Hey there, everyone. Josh Crowfoot here, Crowfoot Law Firm in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I'm a commercial real estate lawyer, and we're here on day 21 of Commercial Real Estate 101. Today, we're going to be talking about zoning. Zoning is a very interesting consideration when you're on the buyer side purchasing commercial real estate. You definitely want to get a zoning report as part of your due diligence to determine how your parcel is zoned and make sure it's compatible with the use that you anticipate for the property. So if it's going to be, a warehouse with no chemicals, make sure that it's light industrial and that it, fits in that zoning category. As an attorney, I can tell you that whenever I represent seller and buyer asks the seller to make a representation, a warranty about zoning, I always push back on that. That is a huge liability for a seller to promise that a property is going to be zoned a certain way or that a certain use will be zoned a certain way. You always want to push back on that and make it the responsibility of the buyer to do its own due diligence and its own research on the zoning. And so typically, representations in zoning aren't even in a commercial real estate contract because the seller's never going to warrant that, and most buyers just do it as part of their due diligence. Although you will see sometimes in the case of developing property for particular use, if the buyer / developer has a particular use in mind and there's just no way they're going to get zoning approval for that, they can make the contract contingent on obtaining such approval. And if they don't get it, then they can terminate the contract and get back their earnest money. So that's typically how you'll see zoning addressed in a commercial real estate contract. I hope you learned something new.